Okay. I'm Aidan. I'm a rising junior at York Prep, and this is my second milestone for my automatic plant watering project. What I've done is I've taken the components that I previously had on a breadboard. I took identical components and I put them onto a perf board to make it more permanent, so now it's all soldered in. So how the project works is that there are two containers, one for soil, one for water. Each one has two aluminum foil strips, each one connected to a wire, and so when there's water in it, they connect, and that's how, so the sensors know there's water in it. And then so if there's water in here and no water in here, then this submersible water pump, I can't really show you, but it's in there, will pump water through this tubing into the soil, and it'll stop either once there's no water in here, because these sensors will detect that, or when these sensors detect enough water in here. Yeah, so some challenges I faced. I mean, I basically found out some components were useless, so I removed them from the previous breadboard design and didn't put them on here. And after I'd finished soldering, I realized that, so I finished soldering it, I attached the power, the motors and everything, and immediately the pump started pumping water into here, which was strange because there's no plant here to absorb the water, and we've been pumping water into it several times for the past few days, and it should have plenty of water, so I realized it was leaking out of a crack in the side. I knew about the crack, but I didn't expect it to be a huge problem. But it turned out that it was. So I had to use a bunch of napkins. I disconnected the power, cleaned that up with the napkins, and put some Scotch tape over it temporarily. I mean, when there's a plant in here, I think it'll be fine to have a hole there, so I don't want to completely just seal that up, because plant pots often do have holes in the bottom. Yeah, for now, it has Scotch tape on it. I left some napkins there yesterday so it would survive overnight. Yeah. So I think my next steps are kind of just to make this a bit more sturdy, because it's kind of just a mess of wires right now, extending from there and kind of sticking out of the board, out of the box right now. And you know, I might move stuff around, and of course I'll add a plant. Yeah, so I think overall this was a great learning experience. I got better at soldering. It wasn't all easy, but I had fun doing it.